After the fall of Poland and France, with the use of Germany's new blitzkrieg tactics, using mechanized infantry units to break through their defences with overwhelming numbers, the Second World War would be seeing the impending invasion on the British mainland. Since the evacuation of more than 300,000 British and French soldiers off the beaches of Dunkirk from May 27th to June 4th, 1940, France became under German control. All British coastal towns such as Folkestone were the new front line of the Allied forces in Europe. The Germans wanted Britain to surrender, but after Winston Churchill's refusal to surrender, the Germans had to find ways to break the British. Since Britain was just an island nation, the Germans started to try and starve the British into submission by using U-boats, sinking cargo ships, heading to Britain. The town Folkestone was being fortified to counter a German invasion from France. I am here to go through the streets of Folkestone and tell you about some of the events that happened in the 4 years on the home front, and showing these streets as they are now. Right here, there were 4 5.5-inch guns seen here, which were formerly the armaments of the HMS Hood, because she was refitted and sent to the Far East. The guns were installed on the lees opposite Clifton Crescent, and were the responsibility of 412 Battery, part of the 550 Coast Defence Battery. Rosendale Road was hit with the full destructive power of the parachute bomb. As Rosendale Road took the full force of the explosion instead of the junction station and its maze of railway tracks just 200 yards away, which would have crippled supply runs to the harbour arm. This picture of Ship Street was taken a couple of weeks after the Messerschmitt fighter bombers attacked the gasworks on Friday the 24th of April 1942. Policemen were always on duty when the furniture and the household items were being recovered from the bomb-damaged dwellings. In 1946, the 99th Squadron Air Training Corps, also known as the ATC, moved to the site and remained here till this day. It wasn't just German fighter bombers and parachute bombs to worry about. There were these 2 long-ranged cannons that were fired from France, and they hit the High Street, known as the Old High Street, destroying the old Folkestone Express newspaper, and the second shell hitting behind Clarence Street. Luckily, only a child was injured and 25 people left homeless. Martello Tower stands above Copes Point and was within the boundary of Folkestone's East Battery Range. The concrete structure on top of a naval observation post, it was used to watch the English Channel from its elevated position for any German threats. All that remains of Folkestone's East Battery site, situated immediately behind the East Cliff Pavilion. Building nearest to the camera was number 1 gun that was attached to a magazine with number 2 gun position, and together they were the defence of Folkestone's eastern coasts against any German attack.